I think. Yeah, right. About 5:30, so I sat out. Well, I went in trying to find a way to get in for like 20 minutes, which I couldn't do. Ugh.
I got woken up by this phone, and this poor guy called us out on the phone for 5 minutes because I couldn't get out of bed. The phone rang, and he's like, "Is Allison there?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I just laid there. And I went back to sleep, and I woke up, and I went,
I've been on the phone for like half an hour.
I went upstairs, I was like, "Allison, you have a phone." It was like 12 noon, I'm sure he was like, because I guess with the phone, I was like,
Don't call. The ringer is on.
Jenny's having a bad hangover. Please don't work her. That was so awkward.
And he's going up in front of their house with a van.
And all of these people are outside of our house, and they're probably like,
And they run over your pup.
it wasn't mine, it's Sarah's. She's going to be really upset.
It was Sarah's? I thought it was yours.
This crap with a cord, and he thought it was glass.
He
Like
thought it
this.
was glass.
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
And I go, hi.
I don't know.
Like something better should have come out of my mouth other than, hi. Felt so stupid. Excuse me.
You can't judge it. You can't judge it without knowing me.
I think should be. My nose like this.
Sweet, oh, sweet, oh, sweet, sweet, oh,
What's bring with you today? I can put my nose right there.
Well.
Except for your heel falling off.
Oh, yeah, I lost my shoe. The whole heel broke, and I forgot to call you and tell you to bring those other shoes.
I brought him.
Thank you.
What part of the app?
I didn't know what
first
happened.
number. First number, I was walking, it got caught on the set, and I was like, bam! And they heard this big.
I heard this. And I'm like,
Oh God, what now?
and I looked over at you and nothing looked like it was wrong.
No, I just kept walking. I was like,
I didn't know what was wrong until I went over and I started filling with stuff on the costume rack and I looked down and there's like a pair of
when the hill fell off, I was like this. It fell off, so I just left it, and I was like, trying to walk without the hill. And then finally I took them off and danced the opening number without shoes. And then Colleen was wearing her little shoes, and she gave me her shoes backstage.
It's ugly. They weren't ugly, but they just look so funny when you're
They're not even in the right period. They're Doc Martin type shoes.
baby doll, Doc Martin things.
You've been having a lot of trouble on the set here, haven't
I know, this has been the most physically I've been injured in my life. I fell the night before, or 2 nights ago. I think I'm just killed. I said I'd break my leg tonight, literally. It's over.
I didn't know what to do when you fell. I was gonna try and pick you up, and I thought,
And there's this like big pause. And I'm like, ow!
actually, no, you go, what? I thought, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've never, that's never happened.
I know. I've never had anything physical like that happen.
you? You ever get tired of what?
Taping.
No, not really. It's always something interesting.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
I'm glad nothing happened the night we taped. But I didn't fall on it. That was so bad.
How long does it normally take you to make up?
Well,
Depends how late you run.
yeah.
We usually get here around 5:15 or 5:30, and then we're still at like 7:45
Until what?
running around frantic.
Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know why it takes so long.
Has this been an easier show or harder?
In what aspect?
Yeah. Makeup and hair is way harder.
Yeah, this little roll thing. It takes forever to put my hair.
What else? What else?
I'm surprised Carl didn't from outside of the back.
Yeah. Just need to get his light out.
What?
He flicked the light out as it was being so loud.
Yeah.
Last night when you were passed out in front.
Hey Dick, how's it going?
Great.
What are you doing?
Shooting.
Oh yeah? So I was just on camera? Cool.
Hey guys, let's do a show.
Oh god.
Oh, that's great. Do you want to try this out?
Those are so cute. Oh.
Love you, Bando.
Mandolin.
She had a hangover last night.
They might be.
No, she had a hangover today.
Got a hangover
I think
today.
I was
I saw
fine.
you on
I
it.
was fine. What?
When I left, you were on somebody's porch, Elizabeth.
Our neighbors. Did you hear what happened?
Oh
The
no.
neighbors came home. Oh God. Sorry. Yeah. The neighbors came home at like. That's so funny.
Nevertheless, parade. I thought about that as I left. I seriously did. I thought, no people live over there?
I missed them.
We thought they
Where
were
are my
away.
pictures fell off?
Because sometimes they go out of town and stuff. And
Not
they just came
last
back
night.
from a gig or something. That's so funny.
I'm so embarrassed. This morning I woke up, I was like, man, was I really stupid? She's like, no, not many people knew. And then all these people come and start telling me. What?
They opened theirs and messages inside. That's super funny. Yay! It's a wonderful day. And then the second night it was something
That
about
chick is real cool.
that chick is real cool. And then last night was like, that girl always had good penmanship.
Oh, that's right. One same night, on the side, right as I went out on stage saying, well, hail, hail, King's Warriors.
Okay.
I got you over right on this way.
That'd be hilarious. You go on at the very end.
Johnny, where have you been? Dolly. I'm just got a black mark on my lipstick.
More little red shiny pieces of Jenny Henderson's costume floating around the stage that any single broom can ever pick up.
You need some of that.
We're gonna pick all this masonite up and put it away.
Tonight?
And we're gonna, yeah, man.
Oh,
Then we're gonna put it all down in the CAC for the next show we do there. And there's gonna be these little red glittery things from Jenny's costume
Yep.
floating around the stage during my show. Or she might be in it again.
Well, you know, what can you do?
Say, Jenny, pick that up. Yours. Always more dirt.
There's only one thing I want next year. That's an Irene Ryan nomination. I don't really know if I'm going to get cast in anything yet, so.
Which of course makes the nomination.
That helps, I think.
See, I'm not going to get one next year because I know I'm not going to do anything fall semester
Right.
except direct and write.
I am planning on taking another line design too. No, it's not that one. What did I just do? Oh, that's the start.
Forward that.
Good thing that was spiked.
This doesn't look good.
Oh, one more. One more. Andy Sowers, so he's on flies and he's moving the set, and we got some new majors in for next year that are going to do that are moving set pieces and gain some experience.
And how about the old timers?
Well, I have to do a practicum, or they won't let me out. I had to do a costume practicum, so I get to change clothes. Every time they come off stage, I put them in something different.
Oh.
That's me. Would you like to know anything else?
What's the meaning of life?
The meaning of life. You see, you have to have your hand out like this. Life is like something big, and we are small.
I'm gonna have to get get the lighting guy out here to turn the lights on.
And that's the most important thing.
There you go. There we go. All right, Dennis.
What was the best show this summer? I'd almost actually have to go with Boys Next Door.
Yeah, I got paid the most for that one.
So did I, and that's very important. I got paid twice as much for Boys Next Door.
Why'd you get paid twice as much?
Because I worked in the shop.
You suck.
But Boys Next Door had the best performance consistency and the most interesting script. I thought the performances in Angel Street were all very,
We got
very
a lot of
good.
good comments on Angel Street.
I felt very good about Angel Street when all was said and done. But it was
It
just,
was Dennis and
it was
his
still
beard.
this play where nothing ever happened and people just talked all the time. And I thought that, of course, I couldn't see it from the audience perspective, and I guess there was a lot of people out there just on the edges of their seats the whole time. But
Oh, yeah?
Boys Next Door was extremely entertaining and yet often very touching.
Surprisingly poignant.
I thought all that. And I thought Lost in Yonkers was also a very good show. I think Lost in Yonkers was actually probably my best performance. Although my performance in Boys Next Door, all 5 minutes of it, was something I was very happy with. But, I mean, how can I call it my best performance when I'm on stage for 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Obviously.
They're running about 10 minutes late. But her side's already set up. But she doesn't know about Andy, but her side's already set up. And they'll be here about 10 after 7. Talking really loud into the camera.
Okay.
At least they call. I'm gonna go take my crap upstairs.
Well, it's like total stroke of fate that I just happened to walk into the costume shop with the phone rang.
Water, do you need water?
Let's do fun with hair. Oh, you want water?
I'm gonna go get water and then I'll do hair.
Okay.
Okay? Woo! Excuse me.
That's really cold. Do you want to do some?
Like an hour.
We just got here.
Hey, you can catch the director.
That's right.
But you better hurry, she won't be here for the show.
Hi guys.
Howdy, howdy.
How's everybody?
Not bad.
Alive?
What happened to you last night?
My son came into town from Denver. I hadn't seen him for a couple months. I thought perhaps that he's leaving 4 o'clock in the morning. He came home to pick up drum cases, and it's a very fast trip. So I thought, well, perhaps I should visit with my child. I better play mom.
You people and your family value.
Well, he was so upset with me, I'd forgotten he was coming home this weekend. He probably told me on the phone a couple of weeks ago. So I rolled in, and there was his pickup, and I thought, oh, shit. Forgot he was coming. Oh, man. So anyway, how was the party?
Oh, pretty raucous.
Was it? Wild
Good
and
show.
crazy? Was it a good show? Good. What kind of house did we have?
A little bigger than opening night.
Good.
Good filled in little.
Good. Really
Yes,
good?
very responsive.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's great. That's really
Definitely
fun
came
for
to
the
have
kids.
it.
Good.
That
Good deal.
I've been looking for shoes and things that Shiny has hidden throughout the weeks. Shiny has hidden quite a few of our things, and I found that out today. So, that's basically it.
Where's the tickets? You have tickets in there? You have tickets in there?
Yes, I have tickets in there.
How many have you sold tonight? For them?
I don't know. I don't count.
You're supposed to say 300 or 400, so.
Got it. Come on.
Oh, God.
Because, oh my God, I was so scared.
That's good. You got a problem now, and you're gonna lose a hook and eye.
Did you rip it off?
I almost did, but then I got it right before I was about ready to rip it off.
I've never been so scared. I was like, oh boy. I'm gonna go out there with like dollar on top and then plaid pants. That'll look good.
No, the worst that would have happened is you were and they would have realized, or you wouldn't have gone out. They would have realized.
Yeah, we got you.
Make a face to the camera. Come on.
Come on, I know you want to. Baboon girl. Sorry.
Are we excited because it's the last play of the summer?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a sad way.
Everybody, yeah, Ellie, yeah, in a sad way.
Well, because I want to keep performing, because all summer I've been doing costumes. Haven't gotten a text or anything. I use that voice next door. I'm gonna cut my bangs for this stupid show with Allmark.
I know, I actually get to get a haircut.
Look at that. So I did that little bump roll thing in the 40s,
that's cool.
overture started. Is anybody else coming out here? Am I doing the show all by myself?
Oh, hi, Sylvia. Watch this. I think I've nearly got it.
Great. You can do that while I'm singing the opening number. As a solo. Where is everybody?
Hi, kids. Where's Johnny and Banjo?
Banjo just came in. I haven't seen Johnny.
Oh, isn't that just like our Johnny? He owns the club, writes the songs, puts the show together, stars in it, and forgets to show up.
Oh, come on, Sylvia. Johnny's never been late before.
Well, here's Banjo.
Banjo, where's Johnny?
He's coming.
He's late.
Yeah, but don't say anything. He's in a bad mood.
So what else is new?
He tried to get his new song in the Schubert show.
Bluebirds in 1939?
Yep.
Well, didn't they like it?
Are you kidding? He couldn't even get past the secretary.
So what did Johnny do?
Sang to the secretary.
Well, did she like it?
Hard to say. She went to lunch.
Oh, what a nerve. I'd have told her to...
Stow it! Hiya, Johnny.
What's the matter with you?
I think an elastic just died.
If you lose your underwear on stage again, I'm fining you.
Oh, that's not fair. This show could use a good laugh.
Are you implying that my material isn't funny?
Well, they're getting more laughs in that show down the street where everybody dies in Act 1.
What happens in Act 2?
Not much.
There's nothing wrong with my lines. It's the way they're being delivered.
Well, we've tried everything. The only way those lines haven't been delivered is by Pony Express.
You just can't do throwaway material.
I just can't throw it far enough.
Hey, will you keep it down? They'll hear us out front.
Okay. Hi, babe.
Hiya, Johnny. Sorry about your song.
Who needs the crummy show anyway?
Yeah, we got our own crummy show.
I didn't hear that.
I must be slipping.
Quiet, everybody. Places.
Nobody listens to the opening number. Nobody hears a single thing. There are probably some people over there who care a lot about the way we do our hair. So busy checking out the hair, they haven't time to care about the song that we sing. Nobody listens to the opening
clothes.
The nationality of each and every nose.
Or else they're always late for shows.
Or stopping in the rows.
To have a little chat.
They're saying,
Fancy meeting you at this recital.
Or
love the shoes but simply hate the pants.
Or else they're looking at statistics that are vital. So what kind of a chance has a song and dance? Or a pathetic little opening number which doesn't get a single glance. The band may play underneath. You may be all eyes and teeth. But you might as well be selling cucumber, 'cause nobody listens to the opening
That thing we just did, thank God it's over and we can get on with the show.
number.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Pocket Review at Johnny's Bar, a bit of sophisticated Park Avenue in Greenwich Village.
And now the Pocket Review takes time out to bring you a public service announcement about a new epidemic that's just hit New York. You may catch it yourself, and if you do, remember you caught it at Johnny's Bar.
Oh, won't you kindly tell me, doctor, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, 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 I agitate and percolate all over the scene, over the scene, over the scene. Mellooney, haven't been ill at all, but then I haven't been still at all, because I got my motor going like a sewing machine, got her going like a sewing machine. What does it mean? What does it mean? You got the bug. Oh. I got the what?
You got the bug, the irresistible bug. You got the bug that gets you going off the ground.
I got the what?
You got the bug, the irresistible bug. It's going around. You got the itch to be twitch from the parlor to the kitchen. Hey, you got the bug.
Won't you kindly tell us, doctor, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, 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 we agitate and percolate all over the scene, over the scene, over the scene. Mellooney, mighty mysterious, that we're not mighty delirious, because we got our motor going like a sewing machine.
Got it going like a sewing machine.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? You got the bug.
Palpitations in the shoulders and knees.
We got the chronic palpitations in the shoulders and knees.
We got the chronic palpitations that are going too far.
We got the chronic palpitations going 8 to the bar.
We got the chronic palpitations.
Yeah, yeah.
We got the bug. Oh,
oh, oh. We got the bug that gets you out of your seat. The head's clapping to the heavenly beat. Your fingers snapping as you're tapping your feet. Your feet are tapping.
And it's certainly sweet.
We got it happening completely complete. Hey, you got the bug.
I got the what?
Hey, you got the bug.
I got the what?
Hey, you got the bug.
I got the what?
Hey, you got the bug.
I got the what?
Hey, you got the bug.
I got the what?
You got the groovy little bug.
I got the what?
So anyway, I went uptown to audition for this big Broadway producer. Big. He must have weighed 300 pounds. And right away he got fresh with me and asked me back to his place for a private audition.
Oh, so what did you do?
I said, look, Fatso, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Like the Andrews sisters.
Ah, Sylvia, you didn't.
I wouldn't have got the part anyway. As soon as they said Johnny's Bar.
Well, what's wrong with Johnny's Bar?
Oh, nothing if you're a cockroach. But you and me, kid, we gotta get out of this dump.
Oh, I like it here.
You don't like Johnny's Bar, you like Johnny.
Hey, Kelly, what are you doing after the show?
She's busy.
No, I'm not.
Play your cards right and I'll take you to the automat.
Well, play your cards right and I'll bring my own nickels.
That's my baby.
I'll bet that cheapskate they would let you do it, too.
Oh, don't push your luck, Sylvia. I come from a fighting family.
Oh, you know what I mean. Johnny's okay, but he's a loser.
Oh, that's not true. Johnny writes wonderful songs. He's going to be famous.
Well, the Schuberts don't seem to think so.
Oh, what do they know? They didn't even listen to him.
Like I said, he's a loser. Think about your career.
Oh, what career?
What career? May I point out the Schuberts are also holding casting auditions. They're looking for singers and dancers. You sing and dance. Go get yourself a career.
Well, I don't think I'm the uptown type.
Look, kid, I don't say this every day of the week, but you're going places. You got what it takes and you got class. Now get a few brains and go to that audition.
Oh, thanks, Sylvia. But I happen to think that I can stick right here with Johnny and still get my name in lights.
Oh, you know, if you stick right here with Johnny, the only way you'll get your name in lights is if you change it to Exit.
What was that about?
Just girl talk. Oh, what happened to you last night?
I lost my shirt.
Oh, so you did stand me up for a crap game.
I was hot, baby.
Oh, so was I.
Dice cool down. You don't.
Oh, don't bet on it. I got better things to do than wait around for someone like you.
You mean you're going out with someone else?
At least.
Who?
Nobody you know.
Good looking?
Like Gary Cooper.
Romantic?
Like Robert Taylor.
Faithful?
Like Rin Tin Tin.
Oh, God. Well, gee, Sylvia, I'm real glad. You see, I was going to ask you out tonight, but I can't stand up to that kind of competition. Other guys would take this hard, but I'm not like that, so as long as you're happy, I want to wish you all the best.
Oh, I hate you. You know I'm lying.
You don't say. You mean you were just bluffing. And you do like me just a little bit. Maybe more than just a little bit.
Maybe.
Enough to give me the most wonderful thing a woman could give a man.
Oh, Banjo.
Because every now and then a man gets an urge, Sylvia.
Oh, I know.
And I've got that urge, Sylvia.
Oh, I know.
So if you really love me,
Oh, I do.
and you really want to make me the happiest man in the world,
Oh, I do.
land me $50 so I can get back into that crap game.
Oh, I hate you. Oh.
Stop that.
Hey, Sylvia, you're out.
Shortbreads and ladyfingers, matzah and thins, brownies and biscuits and baskets and bins, crackers and cookies of chocolate chip, maybe peppermint inside, maybe butterscotch whip, lemon puffs and digestives and macarons too, water wafers and caramel creams to bring me delirious dreams, crumbs in my bed, crumbs in my bed. Oh, I'd sooner have you, but instead I've just got crumbs in my bed. You, so slender and spare, nothing but muscle from tiptoe to hair. You must have a tummy, but where? It just doesn't seem to be there. Oh, you, it's true, I declare, seem to exist upon nothing but air. You couldn't care less how I care, leaving me nothing to fill my despair. But rock buns and sticky buns with honey on top, bath buns and Chelsea buns all fresh from the top, hot cross and curd buns and buttercup bells, crunchy coconut meringue, empty buttercup shells, tea and toasting buns with lots of honey on top, baked Alaska and now baked cake, as long as I'm still wide awake. Crumbs in my bed, oh, crumbs in my bed. Oh, I'd sooner have you, but instead I've just got waffles and scones from the griddle, donuts with jam or a hole in the middle, marmalade sandwiches, fragments of fritter, similar delicious
in my bed. Oh! Crumbs.
Hey, we must be coming up in the world. Got a party of swells out front.
How'd you hear that?
The bartender, he says they're asking for fancy drinks.
Well, that guy can't make fancy drinks.
Well, he's doing the best he can. They're getting olives in their beer.
Kelly, can we take the number from the top?
Well, I was going to watch Johnny from the wings.
Please, Johnny says I gotta learn the routine.
Okay, you come on over there, and I'm standing here waiting for a bus.
The traffic flows, the company glows, so come ye out of the shadows. Have you seen the view on the avenue? It's quite a thrill for Jack and Jill. There's nothing like it in Streetsville. Have you seen the view on the avenue? Where buildings try to touch the sky, a new perspective can catch your eye. When you are watching the crowds go by, watching the crowds go by, there's lots of fun and lots of sun and lots of civilization. Have you seen the view on the avenue?
The next time you're in Pittsburgh, please look up all my friends and tell them I'll be riding any day.
The next time you're in Boise, please say to Mez and me how much I miss them since I went away. But we're here in New York,
And
something tells us that we're here to stay. Hey, Kelly, you busy after the show?
Yes, I am.
No, she's not.
I got a date with Johnny.
Some people don't know what's good for them.
And some people don't know when to mind their own business.
And this people doesn't know when to quit. How far after the show?
No, sing.
Where buildings try to touch the sky, a new perspective can catch your eye. When you are watching the crowds go by, watching the crowds go by, there's lots of fun and lots of sun and lots of civilization. So if I may make a suggestion to you, have you seen the lights and the dizzy heights of the Empire State and the other sights that they have on the avenue? You realize that all this rejection is doing horrible things to my self-confidence. If I'm found floating in the Hudson tomorrow, it'll be all your fault.
Yeah, what do you got against Harry, Kelly? He's a real nice guy. Tall, blonde, good-looking, kind, thoughtful.
Sylvia.
What?
You're embarrassing Harry.
Oh, I can take it. Keep going, Sylvia.
Hey, listen, everybody. Damn. What?
Nothing. Don't lose your place.
Guess who's out front with the swells? Constance Duquette.
Did you hear that, Sylvia? Constance Duquette. Constance Duquette. Psst. Who is Constance Duquette?
Where you been all your life? She's the big English musical star.
Well, what's she doing in a dump like this?
She probably wants to see a funny, fast-moving show with great songs.
So what's she doing in a dump like this?
Oh, I know why she's here. She's looking for material for her new London show. I read it in Variety.
Maybe she's looking for songs. What a break! The big English number in the finale.
She may not stick around that long.
You're right. We'll do it now.
in England over the sea. So come, my love, and hold me tight,
and say you'll wait for me.
Provisions are stored.
They cry all aboard.
The sailor's girl awakes with dread.
In England over the sea.
She throws the shawl above her head and rushes along the quay. Wherever you go, my love, she cries, remember, remember me.
Don't worry, says he.
My heart here with you will be.
In dear old England across the sea. Cheerio till tomorrow. There's so little time, so much to say. Wrap up warm, look after yourself, safe home and sleep well. Darling, keep well while I'm away.
You know I'll miss you so, and I'll worry. So I've got to know you'll be okay.
Chin up high, keep muddling through, yes, that's the style. So till when?
Once again,
There's the time to smile. Dearie-o.
cheerio for a little while. Oh, and I'll worry, so I've got to know you'll be okay.
Chin up high, keep muddling through, yes, that's the style. So till when, once again, there's a time to smile.
Dearie-o.
Cheerio. For a little while.
Boy, I should be delivering this on a silver platter. Smell.
It's Trois d'Amour.
All right. What does that mean?
It's French for expensive.
Okay.
I think Constance Duquette is so elegant. She looks just like a page out of Harper's Bazaar.
I bet we could retire for life on what she paid for those sables.
Or that perfume.
I know. It's Trois d'Amour. $20 a sniff. I can still smell it.
Hey, lock up for me, will you, Harry? I've got some business to attend to. Oh, sorry, baby. I'll have to give you a rain check on that date.
Is there something wrong?
No, everything's great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I always was a pushover for the romantic approach.
Why don't you try mine for a change? I can do a lot better than that.
I was just joking. Johnny's got a lot on his mind.
And on his letters. Et Trois d'Amour.
What's that?
Johnny dropped it. Want a peek?
I don't read other people's mail.
I do. Dear Mr. Brash, if you're not busy after the show, I'm giving a small party and have someone I'd like you to meet. Please come. CD.
Well, that's wonderful. She might use one of his songs and make it a wonderful hit. Oh, they'd make a wonderful team. And I wish them both well. I also wish I was dead.
Your move, Harry.
I know this great little Italian joint on the east side where we can eat, drink, and be merry.
Now look,
You don't want to be merry, you can be somebody else.
Harry, you're very sweet and I like Italian joints with other guys no matter how nice they are.
Well, I could change. In a Chinese joint, I could become an absolute cad.
Well, what if we had American pie and coffee next door?
You'd love it. In drugstores, I'm shy and bashful, and never make passes unless I get a lot of encouraging.
Okay, that's a bargain.
That's encouraging.
Mr. Brash, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. My stupid maid didn't tell me you were here. I hope you haven't been too bored.
It's a great honor to meet you, Miss Duquette. Thanks for inviting me.
Not at all. The pleasure is mine. It was the greatest stroke of luck that my chauffeur dropped us off at the wrong address this evening, or I'd have never heard your wonderful song. Cheerio till tomorrow. Charming, charming.
Glad you like it.
It's so exciting to find an English song written by an American. I love cosmopolitan men. You know England well, of course.
Of course.
Don't you find those long sea voyages such a bore?
The first dozen or so were
Oh,
fun.
I know
After
just
that...
what you mean. And the class of people traveling first these days.
Shocking.
I lock myself in my stateroom.
So do I.
Oh, unless, of course, Noel and Gertie are on board.
But they always are.
Oh, yes. Thank God for Noel and Gertie.
They're not here, are they?
Here?
Among the other guests?
What guests?
Your note said a party.
I'm the party.
And someone you wanted me to meet?
Me?
I see.
Oh, I thought you would. I hope you're not too disappointed.
You're quite a girl, Miss Duquette.
I get better as I go along. Call me Connie.
Sure, Connie.
Hungry?
You bet.
Good. How about a little bite of pheasant and some more champagne?
How about another piece of pie?
No, thanks.
More coffee?
Uh-uh.
Marry me?
Uh-uh.
You're in a very negative mood tonight. Would you marry me if I had money?
No. How much?
$5 million.
Well, $5 million, I might think about it.
Start thinking. Have you ever heard of Harrison Cartwright III?
Well, sure, everybody's heard of him. He's famous.
No, you're thinking of Harrison Cartwright II. Harrison Cartwright III is a candidate from the breadline, except that on the day he marries, he takes possession of a trust fund of $5 million established by his uncle.
Yeah, I read about that. It's crazy.
Eccentric.
So you're telling me that you're Harrison Cartwright III?
Harry to my friends.
Oh.
And, if you want proof, here's my driver's license, my Brooks Brothers charge account, and a letter from my bank where I'm overdrawn. Oh, Kelly, I'm tired of pie and drugstores and pie and coffee and drugstores. Marry me and take me away from all this.
Oh, gee.
Does that mean yes?
No, it means, gee, I'm throwing away $5 million. If you're Harrison Cartwright III, then what are you doing at the Pocket Review?
Playing hooky from medical school. I just wanted to be near you.
Harry, you're sweet. Go and be a doctor. You'll find a girl to marry you and you won't have to bribe her either.
Can't I do anything for you? How would you like an audition for the Schuberts? I can arrange it, you know. I've got a contact there.
You've got a contact with the biggest producers on Broadway. Well, you know how hard Johnny's been trying to get in. Why didn't you help him?
I don't want to marry Johnny. I want to marry you. Anyhow, Johnny's a heel.
Thanks a lot for the pie and coffee.
Okay, I'm sorry. Johnny's not a heel. But you're the one I want to help.
All right. I'll take you up on that. Set up an audition for us tomorrow.
Us?
Yeah. We're both going to audition. Only we're not going to sell ourselves. We're going to sell one of Johnny's songs. You still want to help?
Sure, that's fine by me. If Johnny becomes a success, he'll probably dump all of his old friends. And that includes you.
Well, Harry, then you can say I told you so.
Come on, let's start rehearsing.
So I told the Schuberts what they could do with their lousy offer, and I took my songs and went.
Straight back to the Pocket Review.
Yeah, well, only temporarily, you understand.
I do understand.
They're always pestering me for new songs.
Such a comfort to have discerning friends.
Yeah, they're okay. But let's face it, they're small time.
While you...
Big time.
I felt that instinctively.
Really, I'm more interested in big stars.
Have you anyone in mind?
Nah, any old star. It's the song that's important.
Yes, you're so right. We are merely poor players born to serve the brilliance of the creative genius.
Oh, I didn't mean...
No, it's true. We stars twinkle only with reflected light.
No, don't put yourself down, Connie. That's just the way things are.
You mean you don't despise me?
No!
You have a generous nature. It gives one hope that one might. A favor?
A favor?
I hardly dare ask.
Ask?
If one could audition.
You don't mean it!
Oh, I knew you'd be angry.
You mean you'd do one of my songs?
You mean you'd let me?
Like a shot! Any song!
Oh, but Mr. Brash, you've never heard me sing.
You don't have to audition for me.
Oh, yes, I do, and shall. Right now. Want to sing? Ah, yes. It's a crying shame, it's a crime that your lips are so far away. You should be being made love to every minute of the day. Such reluctance for the sublime is unworthy of you, my dear. You should be saying I'd love to into someone's amorous ear, and that someone should be me in the morning, me in the evening moon, me in the vastly underrated afternoon. Not a tiny moment of time, not a single time out for tea, free of such constant attention, should be. You should be being made love to by me. You'll never be a big tycoon or ride on a rocket ship to the moon. No, not a chance. Let's stick to romance. Just think what you'll be missing. You should have someone constantly kissing you. Unless you're embraced, you're going to waste. And you'd be good at being worshipped, I can tell. There's nothing you will ever do quite so well. Till the bells of 4 o'clock chime, and again at 20 to 5, you should be being made love to. That's the reason you're alive. To the heights together we'll climb. in a taxi, even in swinging doors, and in the lift when it gets stuck between two floors. Do it now while you're in your prime, for by now I'm sure you can see what you were destined to be and to do. Not to be being a coward, you should be being devoured. Just let go, have a whirl. You're a boy, I'm a girl. Hey, I should be being made love to by you. And you should be saying, you should be being made love to by me. Was I too dreadful?
You were great.
If I was, it must be because I've just discovered the full meaning of the song. Am I making myself clear? Mr. Brash, perhaps it's time I called you Johnny.
Perhaps it's time I left.
Oh, surely not so soon. I was hoping you'd audition for me.
I don't do that kind of audition, Miss Duquette.
Oh, I'm sure you'd be very good.
I thought you were interested in my song.
You are your songs. Let me sing you.
Miss Duquette.
Connie.
Connie. Oh, I may hate myself for this someday.
Oh, I hope so.
No, I gotta tell you, I haven't been playing straight with you. I've never been to England. I don't know any famous people. I can't even get in to see the Schuberts. And the Pocket Review's the best thing that's ever happened to me. The people there are my friends. And there's this girl. I haven't been playing straight with her either by coming here this evening, but she's sort of special. I mean, she's great. She's wonderful, and, well, she's my girl. So I'll just say thanks and good night and...
Go marry her?
Yeah, maybe I will, if she'll have me.
Well, if she won't, just remember my offer is always open.
Gee, Connie, you're swell. If it hadn't been for you, I might never have seen the light.
Good night, Johnny.
We'll name our first kid after you.
I hope it's a girl.
Good afternoon, Mr. Schubert. This is Kelly Moran I was telling you about.
What are you going to do for us, Miss Moran?
I'm a singer, Mr. Schubert, but it's not me I want you to hear. It's what I'm going to sing. Harry's going to help me, and, well, it's a wonderful song. I'm sure you could use it in your show. It's written by Johnny Brash, and he's got lots more where this came from. It's called On the Avenue, and really, Mr. Schubert, you'd be doing yourself a favor if you...
Moran.
Yes, Mr. Schubert?
Sing.
The traffic flows, the company glows, so come ye out of the shadows. Have you seen the view on the avenue? It's quite a thrill for Jack and Jill. There's nothing like it in Streetsville. Have you seen the view on the avenue? Where buildings try to touch the sky, a new perspective can catch your eye.
watching the crowds go by, watching the crowds go by. There's lots of fun and lots of sun and lots of civilization. Have you seen the view on the avenue?
Would you wait a moment, please?
Sure. Is that good or bad?
Good, keep smiling.
Suppose they want to hear some more of Johnny's songs.
We'll do Cheerio. I know Johnny's part.
And I can do Be a Pal, and This Isn't Tomorrow, and One of Those People, and...
Miss Moran, we've just had a discussion here, and we think you're the girl we've been looking for.
Girl? What are you talking about?
They want you, Kelly.
Oh, what's going on here? What about the song?
Miss Moran, how would you like to be in Bluebirds of 1939?
Oh, I wouldn't.
She would. Kelly, this is your big chance. Don't muff it.
Well, why don't they talk about Johnny's song?
What's the problem, Miss Moran? Are you busy with another show?
Yes, I am.
No, she's not.
Sylvia!
Kelly, you can't do this. Are you crazy or something?
What are you doing here? Go away!
You'll love her, Mr. Schubert. She's a real talented kid.
Harry, I want to go home.
Can anyone tell me, please, who is this young lady?
I'm Sylvia Hotchkiss, and I'm on your side, Mr. Schubert.
Mary, is this a friend of yours?
Yes, but I haven't any idea what she's doing here.
I'll do the talking. Mr. Schubert, I'm a friend of Kelly's, and we're in the same show down in the village. And night after
Sylvia,
night,
shut
I've just
up.
seen her wow them.
Mr.
And I
Schubert,
know
I'm
she
sorry
could do the
about all
same
this,
for
but I
you on
told you right
Broadway,
from the
and she would
beginning
stop
that I
acting
wasn't
like a
auditioning.
dummy
Mr.
and
Schubert,
realize
this
that
isn't
she's
my
trying to
fault,
do
but
your
certainly
job.
it's quite right. Kelly doesn't know what she's talking about. And if maybe you give her more time and shut up, Sylvia. Maybe your secretary can schedule.
Miss Moran, I suggest you take your emotional friends home and reconsider your rather hasty refusal. If you wish to contact us tomorrow, we'll keep the offer open until then.
We'll change your mind, Mr. Schubert.
Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, Mike, who's next?
Miss Hotchkiss.
The traffic closed, the company closed.
Oh, no!
Huh?
Hey, Banjo!
Hey, Johnny.
Look, it's finally happened. I bought the ring.
Oh, this is so sudden. You mad impetuous thing. Will you speak to Daddy or shall I?
Don't be funny. I'm in love.
I was in love once. I also had the mumps. Measles, flu, scurvy was a good one.
Oh, cut it out. I'm serious. I'm gonna propose this afternoon.
You're rushing, Johnny. Why don't you give yourself a little time to think this over, like, 10 or 12 years?
The least you could do is congratulate me.
Sure, Johnny, you got a wonderful girl there, and she's gonna make you a great little wife. But, just tell me one thing.
What's that?
Who is she?
Kelly, you dope! Who else?
Who else indeed? So, how did you get on last night with Constance Duquette?
Who needs Constance Duquette? I'm going places with Kelly. I've been up all night writing a song about her. Listen, I'll play it for you. Broadway's in the news, and there's so many Broadway shows, it's hard to choose. But when it comes to rave reviews, Broadway's in my heart, and there's only one show on Broadway in my heart. Only one girl who ever got the part. For you're the star of the show that plays in my heart. Yours is the face, the only face, always return. the start. For you're the girl in the moon. For sure, for certain, right from the rise of the curtain, love is the hit of the season, and you are the star of the show. Yours is the face, the only face, always returning. There's no escaping, it's true, there's only you, right from the start. For you're the girl in the moon. For sure, for certain, right from the rise of the curtain, love is the hit of the season, and you are the star of the show. You are the star of the show. You are the star of the show.
Guess what? You'll never guess the Schuberts want Kelly for their show.
It's true, it was fantastic. They offered her the job on the spot.
Right in the middle of the audition, right on stage. Miss Moran, how would you like to be in Bluebirds in 1939? Kelly's gonna be a star.
You didn't tell me you were going to audition.
I didn't know until last night.
Well, we're gonna miss you around here.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
What about the offer?
It's not important.
What's unimportant about Broadway?
It's not what I want.
Yeah, Johnny, do something with her. She's nuts. They kept offering her the part, and she just kept asking why they didn't like your song.
Sylvia.
Well, it's true, isn't it, Harry?
Kelly went to sell your song, but they want her.
Well, that's great, Kelly. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations, Kelly. Send me your autograph when you're rich and famous on a big fat check.
Look, I told you all that I'm not doing it, so let's just forget about it and start rehearsing.
Yeah. Come on, children. Let's go earn that money.
Actually, the rehearsal's off.
What?
I haven't told you my news. I'm doing a show with Constance Duquette,
Oh,
which means we'll be going to England together,
oh.
and I'll have to close the club.
Well, that's too bad.
So maybe you better reconsider that offer from the Schuberts.
Maybe I will.
This is what we wanted, isn't it? Hitting the big time?
Oh, yes. Only we always thought we'd hit it together.
Well, that's how it goes, baby. See you on Broadway.
Chin up high, keep muddling through. Yes, that's the style. So till when once again there's the time to smile. Dearie-o, cheerio.
And on the showbiz front, the new Schubert Review opens tonight on Broadway. And my spies tell me there's a star in the making. So for you lucky first-nighters out there in Radio Land, jump into your white tie and tails, grab a couch
money comes in, when the money comes rolling in, when the comfortable good times come, gonna buy me a 5-foot grin, gonna never more grumble that I must stumble, bum, bum, bum. I wanna be something when the money comes in.
Someday when the money comes in,
I'm gonna buy a sofa, learn how to be a loafer.
when the money comes in, that day on which money is rich, with every pocket bulging.
Won't I be self-indulgent?
Yeah.
When the money comes in, when the money comes rolling in, when the comfortable good times come, gonna buy me a 5-foot grin, gonna never more grumble that I must stumble, bum, bum, bum. I wanna be something when the money comes.
When the money comes.
Johnny?
See you on Broadway.
Yeah.
When the money comes in.
since the declaration of war, but things here haven't changed much. Cricket is still played on the green, horses are still ridden along Rotten Row, and at the Ritz there is honey still for tea.
More tea, Johnny.
No thanks, Connie.
Honey, Johnny.
No thanks, Connie.
Johnny, Connie, Johnny, Connie, it's driving me mad. Please, call me Constance.
If you want, I'll go back to Miss Duquette.
We'll see. Now, when are you going to finish the finale of my show?
When somebody tells me how the thing's supposed to end.
I've told you and told you it's terribly simple. Nicky has foiled his wicked uncle's plot, fought his way out of the dungeon, and returned to the little mountain village where I'm faithfully waiting for him. We sing a quick reprise of We Kissed by Night, and then all the villagers come trooping in, and they can sing anything you like just as long as it gets the message across. Hail to Nicky and Hildegard, beloved king and queen of Transylvania.
Constance, did you bring me all the way over here to write numbers like Hail to Nicky and Hildegard, beloved king and queen of Transylvania?
It grows on you, doesn't it, the more you hear it?
It doesn't grow on me. I thought I was supposed to be writing a smart review.
We are now in a state of war. The public wants escapist entertainment.
Hasn't the public got enough trouble without Nicky and Hildegard?
Oh, you Americans. You don't know the first thing about operetta.
Hey, that soldier over there, he looks like... It is! Harry!
Johnny, I've been hunting all over for you.
What are you doing in London?
I'm finishing my medical training, courtesy of the Canadian Army. They guarantee plenty of practice.
Hey, there's somebody I want you to meet. Constance Duquette, this is Harry Cartwright.
How do you do, Mr. Duquette?
Very pleased to meet you, Captain. I didn't quite catch the last name.
Cartwright.
Harry was in the show in the village. Hey, any news of the old gang?
Well, you know about Kelly, of course.
Yeah, I heard her show was a big hit.
Well, she's off to Hollywood now. Signed a 7-year contract with 20th Century Fox.
Wow, that's really going places.
Well, what about you, Johnny? I heard you were writing a new show.
Yeah, it's what the English call escapist entertainment. I think it means you have to pay to get out.
What's it called?
We Kissed by Night.
You're kidding.
No, you ought to hear the title of the last number.
I'm sure Captain Cartwright has better things to do. So nice meeting you.
And you, Mr. Kent. See you around, Johnny.
Now, what were we talking about?
Second act finale.
Well, if you don't like my idea, have you a better one?
Yeah, I think maybe I have. What if Nicky says to Hildegard, "Thanks for everything, Toots, but I don't feel cut out to be the king of Transylvania." So he gives her a little kiss, and then he goes off and joins the army.
Poor Nicky. He was always so devil-may-care. Isn't the army a bit drastic?
Well, you know these operetta princes. They always develop a social conscience at the end of the second act, particularly when their wicked uncle turns out to be Hitler.
And what about poor Hildegard?
She'll find another prince.
Oh, Johnny, take care. I will miss you.
Oh, come on. Give us a smile. I'll send you the rest of the score from the trenches. Even hail to Nicky and Hildegard.
Oh, you're a puppet.
So long, Toots.
Harrison, come out from behind that potted plant. If that's the best you can do by way of camouflage, I fear for your safety at the front.
Oh, I'd recognize that sniff anywhere. Did he go or was he pushed?
He went just like they always do. Just like you did that summer on the Sea of Crete.
Except I was pushed.
Not by me.
No, by George and Fritz and Sebastian and Luigi.
You always did insist on keeping score.
Until the numbers got too high.
Don't be unkind, Harrison. You occupied a very special place in my affections, and indeed still do.
Come off it, Connie.
Once you broke my heart, but that was long ago. And today it seems to me as quaint as ancient history. But though so long we've been apart, I must confess, you know, some emotion lingers yet, because I'm still upset.
Although we said adieu, a little news of you still seems to filter through as time goes by. And dear, when I hear tell life doesn't treat you well, how am I? Tickled pink.
After all this time, who would have guessed?
Get in touch with me, my dear.
I'm more than certain I can bear to hear that it's your heart they're breaking this year. No news is bad news. Bad news is good news.
Hello, movie fans. This is Sandra Berry with her hotline to the stars. I'm just back from the 20th Century Fox lot where gorgeous Kelly Moran has just finished shooting her fifth and where it hasn't best musical Two in the Tropics. As the war with Germany escalates, Kelly is packing her sarong to wear as she joins other patriotic stars on her first USO tour to Europe to entertain our brave boys overseas who have just voted her America's Sweetheart of the Forces. First to stop on Kelly's trip to the front is London, England, where she will no doubt be catching that wonderful English star, Constance Duquette, in her smash hit review, Hip Hip Hooray! With these two beauties in the same room, anything might happen.
Every English morning, there's perfect English rose that blooms in Bloomsbury Square. Every English evening, she's the lovely lady fair. And if there's a super party, the party's super because she's there. Every Tom and Dick and Harry from the land across the sea is heaving sighs. Ah, but she replies,
I could fall in love with the fabulous American who's the idol of every working girl and every debutante. But I can't because I want to fall in love with you. I could sail away with a handsome Scandinavian who's prepared to pay for a Riviera holiday on a yacht. But I'm not because I want to fall in love with you. An Austrian gent is ever so keen to pay my rent. It's getting a strain, repeating I'll be the same. But I've told them all I'm an English rose who only could fall in love with you. I could tumble for an athletic Andalusian who's a matador with a muscular development next to none. He'd be fun, but I've begun to fall in love with you. I can exercise with the great big tough Canadian who, to my surprise, treats me like a piece of china and calls me ma'am. Damn, and yet his femme fatale's in love with you. I frequently go to visit a Frenchman come over. He'd like me to stay. I like to say enchanté, but I've told them all I'm an English rose who only could fall in love with you. And in Italy, there's a naughty Neapolitan who's invited me for a dinner of spaghetti with meat or fish. What a dish! And yet I wish to fall in love with you. I'm inclined to sin when a sexy Macedonian throws his javelin. He's an amateur but thinking of turning pro. Wouldn't you know? I had to go and fall in love with you. I know a young Turk who's looking for interesting work. I'd give him a job repairing my shish kebab.
but I've told them all I'm an English rose who only could fall in love with the darling Farthingale over in love with you. Come in. Ah, Miss Moran. So nice of you to come backstage. Sorry about the mob of reporters, but a Hollywood star.
Oh, it's nice to be made a fuss of. I'm a dime a dozen in Hollywood. Well, thank you so much for a wonderful show, Mr. Kett. It's so good to be in a theater again.
And now I hear you're off to the theater of war.
Well, I hope not as close as that. I'm no hero, but I am looking forward to an audience.
I saw you on stage once.
The night you came to Johnny's bar.
Yes, dear Johnny. There never was anything between us, you know.
Oh, I never thought...
Yes, you did.
I think it's time I left.
Oh, come off it. You're dodgy about him and always have been, I can tell.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Rubbish. What has time got to do with it? Johnny cares for you, too. What went wrong?
I don't know. Johnny's very...
Very proud. And of course, it's difficult when you're both in show business.
I guess we all have that problem.
I dare say Johnny's changed now.
Oh, I wish I knew what he was doing.
Oh, you've heard, of course, that he, too, was entertaining the troops.
Oh, no, I haven't heard anything.
Oh, yes, he and another chap from Johnny's bar. A mandolin?
Oh, Banjo!
Banjo! Yes, Banjo. They travel about in a truck instead of anywhere there's an audience, even in the front line.
But isn't that dangerous?
Oh, yes, very. But it's done wonders for morale. They've been decorated twice.
Sounds like Johnny's taking chances.
Perhaps he doesn't know what he's got to come home to.
Johnny, are you crazy? Hey, look, an audience. We can't do the show here.
What's wrong with here?
It's too close, Johnny. They don't even have to waste bullets. They can just throw rocks.
Oh, come on, Banjo. It's not that bad.
Are you kidding? Any closer, we'd have to do the show in German.
Look, if these guys can stick it out, so can we. Hiya, fellas, and welcome to the Frontline Follies. Thank you, Maestro. Are you down in the dumps?
Do you feel that someone out there doesn't love you?
If so, not to worry.
Not to worry.
We have the remedy.
We have the remedy. We do.
And the remedy is Baboom!
Baboom! What's Baboom?
You know. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Baboom!
After a joke like that, I'd say bye-bye.
Get back here.
Hey, what is it? Your bowling night? Oi.
Come on. We're gonna make these guys laugh.
What, with corny jokes?
Yeah.
Risky. They've got rifles.
Oh, just shut up and baboom.
You're the boss. Baboom!
I heard a little anecdote about a pair of fleas, which has this piece of snappy dialogue. Said one flea to the other, shall we walk or take a dog? Baboom!
My wife just had a facelift for the 27th time. It made me glad, and why do you suppose? 'Cause she had to give up talking, 'cause her chin is now her nose. Ba-boom! Ba-boom, ba-boom, my wife up on her broom.
And Alice Faye,
Martha Ray, twice nightly they ba-boom.
For several weeks, my brother has been living in the barn. He thinks that he's a Jersey cow, you know. We take him to the doctor, but the bull won't let him go. Bubble!
I have some country cousins in the hills of Tennessee. They're so untidy that it drives me mad. Their beards are long and filthy, and the men are just as bad. Bobo!
I'm sad to say that Marjorie and I are breaking up because for drink she's got a fatal yen. I stood her up on Thursday and she fell right down again. Ba-boom! Ba-boom, ba-boom, whenever love's in bloom. Like Eddie Foy and Myrna Loy, we all enjoy ba-boom.
And did you hear the one about the pair of newlyweds who had a dreadful accident about confusing Vaseline with putty? Well, the window panes fell out. The window panes fell out, you know? Ba-boom!
Like Fred Astaire.
Like Janet Blair.
Like Dinah Shore.
Like Don DeFore.
Like Zazu Pitts.
The Brothers Ritz.
Like Irene Dunn.
Or anyone. It's fun to go ba-boom. We leave you with this thought to keep down deep in your bazoon. When you feel low, you'll get a glow. That was perfectly delightful.
We must do it again sometime.
If you're lonely, go.
So everywhere I go, I keep hearing about this fabulous Captain Cartwright, the wonder surgeon. And when the general said, there he is, I thought he's got to be kidding. That's Harry the Hoofer with the $5 million proposal. Have you got your money yet?
No, still poor and single. Want to do something about it?
Yep, same old Harry. I can see why you're a good doctor. You don't give up easily.
Well, what's the good in knowing a movie star if you can't propose to her now and then?
Are you going to come and hear me sing tonight?
You're not going to be here tonight unless you plan on becoming the sweetheart of the German forces.
Well, the Germans won't be here that soon.
Oh, yes, they will. So do as the nice general told you and get on that plane.
Oh, it seems so stupid to come all this way for nothing.
Well, you know what they say. War's hell.
But all these poor GIs. Couldn't I just sing a couple songs?
No, beat it.
Okay. So long, Doctor. You take care now. Oh, you had any news of Johnny and Banjo?
Yeah, they're doing fine, doing a great job.
Oh, I heard they were somewhere around here.
They were, but they moved on. Kelly, the plane.
Okay, but if you see them...
Kelly!
Banjo!
Oh, hell's my favorite pinup!
Banjo, where's Johnny?
Oh, he's right
Banjo!
Ah, nuts.
Johnny? Well, what happened? Tell me.
There was a shell in the middle of the act.
Oh, how bad is he?
Pretty bad.
Has he got a chance?
Everybody's got a chance. Yours is to get the hell out of here.
Oh, I'm not leaving without Johnny.
He can't be moved.
But the evacuation, who will look after him?
I will.
But the Germans!
Kelly, I'll look after him.
Couldn't I?
No, that's my job. You got a job to do too, and you're not doing
Oh,
it.
who says I'm not? Hey, soldier, do you know Cheerio?
What are you doing?
You win, Captain. Just give me a minute.
Cheerio till tomorrow. There's so little time, so much to say. Wrap up warm, look after yourself, safe home and sleep well. Darling, keep well while I'm away. You know I'll miss you so, and I'll worry. So I've got to know you'll be okay. Chin up high,
Goodbye, Banjo. Goodbye, Harry. Goodbye, Johnny.
Hey, soldier, you got a cigarette? Johnny? What happened? They dropped a bomb on us.
Boy, and I thought the New York critics were bad.
The New York critics wouldn't have missed.
How's the war doing?
Now let me put it to you this way, pal. We're gonna get that chance to do the show in German.
Hi, Louie. How are you tonight? Not so good.
Something?
Nah, I don't want anything. I just want to sit a minute. That Macalusa, who the hell does he think he is anyway? Louie, do me a favor and see if he's watching us. Thank God for that much. Let me know when he comes in, will you? On second thought, don't bother. I can smell him. You know what that creep wanted me to do? Fill in for Doreen waiting on tables. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not too proud to hustle a few drinks. It's all the rest of it. You know those poor GIs back from the war with a bit of dough in their pockets, and they come in here and get taken for a ride. It's not fair, Louie. What were they fighting for anyway? So that's what I told Macalusa. I said, I'll sing in your rotten duck, but I'm not going to set up guys to be rolled. Yeah, I said that. What do you think he did? Called me a few names, tried to hit me to slop. Boy, this place sure has come down in the world. It was real nice, you know, before the war, when it was Johnny's bar. Real classy. Kelly Moran, the movie star. She used to work here. Started as my understudy. I know, I told you already, but I'm going to tell you again. We had very high-class clientele. You heard of Constance Duquette? Well, she came in here all the time with her smart friends. They liked us because we had very sophisticated material. And Johnny wrote the songs, and there was Banjo and Harry. All three of them were missing in action last I heard. Poor guys. Of course, maybe it's just as well they can't see what happened to the place. Why that Duke I ever wanted to buy it beats me. Yep, as of Saturday, it's under new management, and it's bye-bye, Macaluso. When he goes through that door, I'm going to send up a few rockets, and the first one's going straight up his
Hey,
chest.
Sylvia.
All right. You know, I don't care what he says. I'm not going to sing one of his cheesy little flutey numbers. What the hell, huh? It's supposed to be a chanteuse. You ever heard one of Johnny's songs? Well, tonight's the night. Hey, Glenn, you know I'll wait for Joe? Yeah, that's it. Listen to this, lawyer. And screw you, Macaluso. You go without me. I'll wait for Joe. And don't Joe
You're some singer, lady. Can I buy you a drink?
Save your money, Buster. This is a clip joint.
Okay. Then you can buy me a drink.
Look, wise guy, why don't you just...
Johnny.
Hiya, Sylvia.
Oh my God, Johnny Brown.
Hey, come on, kid. You're supposed to be glad to see me.
Oh, I am. Oh, I just can't help it. I thought you might be dead.
Nah, I don't kill that easy.
Oh, it's just so good to see you. Are you really okay?
Good as new.
Written any good songs lately?
Oh, about a couple of hundred.
Oh, any of them left over that I could do?
Oh, about a couple of hundred.
Oh, heard you wrote some good hits for the Army shows.
Yeah, well, it's peacetime now. Nobody's singing Cheerio anymore. What kind of shows do you do here?
Forget it. Place has been sold. Probably pull it down for a parking garage.
That's not what I heard. Somebody called my agent about doing a show here. Who'd they sell the place to?
Some millionaire, Harrison Cartwright.
Harrison Cartwright III?
Yeah, that's it.
That's Harry!
You mean our Harry? The one who had a crush on Kelly?
Yeah!
Oh,
He must have got married and collected his $5 million.
oh, some luck. $5 million and a movie star wife.
What do you mean?
Kelly must have finally said yes.
Yeah. Never thought of that. I guess she did.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here.
Oh, well, look at what they left back in the country.
A little care parcel just for you, Toots.
Oh, you big palooka. Oh, Banjo.
And that's just the wrapping.
What are you doing here?
Some smart producer's gonna snap me up for a new show.
Yeah, we just figured it out. It's Harry.
Yeah, Harry and Kelly just got married. Doesn't that give you any ideas?
Yeah, I think I'll re-enlist.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Harry, welcome back.
Is Kelly with you?
She's outside signing autographs.
Oh, Kelly.
This I gotta see. That shit was really cool.
Hi, Doc. When did you take up producing?
After I collected my $5 million.
So you finally made it to the altar?
Yeah, it took a long time, but it was worth waiting for. I hope you don't think there was any bad feelings between us, Johnny. I wouldn't want you to think that I was poaching on your territory.
No. That was a long time ago. Anyway, it was just business. I liked the way she sang my songs.
Can I come in now? Are the revelations ended?
Yeah, we're all up to date. I'm just gonna go pay off Macaluso.
He's a nice guy, Harry.
Yeah, he's even nicer now that he's not proposing to me anymore.
When was the wedding?
Just a couple weeks ago. Very quiet.
I'd have liked to have been there. I'm a good shot with the rice.
Well, if you thought of looking up your old friends.
Yeah, well, I've been kind of busy lately.
Of course, you never were a great one for keeping in touch. Out of sight, out of mind.
You've hardly been out of sight. All those movies and magazine covers.
Oh, much good it did me. 5 years and not even a postcard. Mind you, I don't blame you. There are so many other interesting people in the world. Dentists, garbage collectors. And who am I? Just a famous, popular, successful, glamorous Hollywood movie star. Why should anyone want to look me up?
Oh, Kelly.
Oh, of course it's all my fault. I've been stupid. There I was making all those ridiculous movies, hoping you might see one and write to me. I suppose if you bothered to go at all, it was just to neck with some whack in the back row.
Kelly, what are you trying to say?
Oh, that's right. Rub it in. All those drama lessons, and I can't even make a point. I'm saying, Johnny, that you never cared for me.
What are you talking about? I never cared for anyone else.
Well, why don't you do something about it?
What have you got in mind?
Well, what have you got against marriage?
How can we get married?
Take me to City Hall and I'll show you.
Shouldn't we say something to Harry?
Oh, why waste time? We'll send a postcard.
I think I'm going crazy.
So am I. Kiss me.
Kelly, you've been too long in Hollywood.
I'll say.
Oh, look, Johnny's found out.
Found out what?
Harry didn't marry Kelly.
He didn't?
Nope.
She's all yours.
Well, who did you marry?
Me, darling, who else? The oldest flame in the business, aren't I lucky? Lovely, hairy, and simply trunks of money. Harrison, darling, this place is sweet, but far too tiny. We'll have to buy out the rest of the block. Then we can have the stage here, and the proscenium here, and our lovely audience there.
It's going to be a wonderful show, Johnny. 2 big stars.
And the best double act in the business.
And songs by Johnny Brash.
Okay, we can start with Nobody Listens to the Opening Number.
And you and I can do the bug.
Yeah, and I get crumbs in my bed.
And we get Cheerio.
And we can end with that nice little number you did about the goose. How did it go?
Well, our goose is cooking in the oven.
That's it. And our salad has been tossed.
But without the next item on the program,
We'd be absolutely lost.
It's a hit no matter how you do it.
Even badly done, it's not a bore.
It's a big attraction of the evening that we've all been waiting for. It's the end. It's that glorious moment when the curtain starts to descend. It's the end. It's those few final seconds that never, never offend. Stop the show. There's a treat in store now. You know for certain that there ain't no more. It's the end.
It's the end.
It's the limit.
It's the limit.
Take that bright colored light, start to dim it as we go around the bend. It's the time to wake up from your cozy slumber. It's the final coda of the closing number. It's the end of Let's Pretend. It's the end. It's the end. It's the sound of applause, or it's the silence after the noise. It's the end. The inevitability everybody enjoys. What a laugh when you look ahead. In a half an hour you'll be home in bed. It's the end.
It's the end.
It's the finish.
It's the finish.
When the action begins.